Team strength, yeah. 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 Them tell who we clean on no stepping out the street. Clean on no stepping out the street. We got the girl them train. Clean on no stepping out the street. Clean on no stepping out the street. What are the dogs them mean? Clean on no stepping out the street. Clean on no stepping out the street. Them tell who we clean. Clean on no stepping out the street. Clean on no stepping out the street. So now I'm fresher than a brand new island. Oh, the again they am like a Wi-Fi man. Oh, no swim around because they like island. Oh, yeah, my girl a pretty give the right wine on. She say my clean and I whistle me say like nylon. Now the need for you have the 9 in my right hand. Once you to me young I really like sight man. But as me see about the money make me eyesight bad. Them tell who we clean. Clean on no stepping on the street. Clean on no stepping on the street. We got the girl them drain. Clean on no stepping on the street. Clean on no stepping on the street. What are the dogs them mean? Clean on no stepping on the street. Clean on no stepping on the street. Them tell who we clean. Clean on no stepping on the street. Clean on no stepping on the street.
What you listening to is Team Shipping. Clean when we step. Give it up for DJ Select on the ones and twos, y'all.
I reach out my leather, shoot on fee, girl, come a sweet pepper. Go to the team, party together, not a rules or a law, not a letter. Not better.
Clean on no stepping on the street. Clean on no stepping on the street. We got the girl them drain. Clean on no stepping on the street. Clean on no stepping on the street. What are the dogs them mean? Clean on no stepping on the street. Clean on no stepping on the street. Them tell who we clean. Clean on no stepping on the street. Clean on no stepping on the street. If a boy try running, then you don't know I'm life that me clean like the soap and the lace from my high top. Haters no fight that me make your girl climax. The changes them try stop.
We no hype every girl, any girl that we get. Hey, them a watch every move, every step we make. Hey,
them tell who we clean. Clean on no stepping on the street. Clean on no stepping on the street. We got the girl them drain. Clean on no stepping on the street. Clean on no stepping on the street. What are the dogs them mean? Clean on no stepping on the street. Clean on no stepping on the street. Them tell who we clean. Clean on no stepping on the street. Clean on no stepping on the street. Them tell who we clean. Clean on no stepping on the street. Clean on no stepping on the street. We got the girl them drain. Clean on no stepping on the street. Clean on no stepping on the street. What are the dogs them mean? Clean on no stepping on the street. Clean on no stepping on the street. Them tell who we clean. Clean on no stepping on the street. Clean on no stepping on the street.
Give it up for Team Shipping, y'all. Clean when we step. Shout out to DJ Select on the ones and twos. You already know it's me, Kashima Amish, Kashima_Beauty, your host, creator and producer at From the Heart of a Poet. What you listening to is A Bit of Me Soul by Many More.
Cause in everything you see, I road that glitter, you fit things say I gold. Nothing say I gold, no. Just look around, you see the road. Playing the road. Babylon just 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 playing the road. They treat to use them so cold. Babylon just playing the road. Babylon just playing the road. Like a grieving tree. So the wicked have spread themselves. Most I know, the time will tell. No illusion still has failed. Rastafari lives and grows and prevails. Instead of having joy just one time, can we all live our lives with joy for a lifetime? Joy for a life. Hey, to make it in life, and we are tell you, say, I eat how we go. I eat how we go. She do me want to make it, but now go sell a bit of my soul. Not even want to see it. And every little thing you see, you glitter, you fit things say you go. No, just look around, you see the road. Just play the role. Every play a role. Play a role. Just use the so-called. Copy that and play a role. Mr. Babylon, we chanting down. That's if fire right in at them stamping ground. Think someone love for think we ramping around. Yet to use them telling me how the damn thing sound. Hey my people, just be content. If I humbleness you love you, you not need consent. But we love you know what you're not gonna give me 1 cent. They get the youths, them never get the free pence lent. To make it in life, we are tell you say I eat how we go. I eat how we go. To make it but me not bustle a bit of me soul. A bit of me soul. Cause in everything you see I know that.
All right, that was A Bit of Me Soul by Many More. Give it up for Team Chopin and give it up for Many More. You already know how we feel about our independent artists in the underground industry. Shout out to DJ Selector on the ones and twos. Give it up for Blazing Fire TV behind the lenses. You already know y'all like that great content. I'm going to need y'all to follow both of them at Selector Best at Blazing Fire TV. You already know me, your creator, producer, and host, Kashima Amish, CASHEMA_beauty. Here at From the Heart of a Poet, you already know we here every Sunday from 7 to 8 p.m. Now, I'm like way over completely excited today. Now, you guys know I get excited, right? Because From the Heart of a Poet is my baby. But check this out. You know how we do it From the Heart of a Poet. We like to celebrate our own, right? So this is what? Black History Month, right? Shout out to Black History Month, first of all. Because like Fatari said last week, everybody's mic is up. Like Fatari said last week, they gave us the shortest month. Like when you said that, I was like, wait a minute. Now I'm about somewhere in my 30s and I ain't never really think about that. But anywho, we're gonna get into that, right? So shout out to our honorees, first of all, the Huntley Confensi family. Give it up for them.
Yo!
Yes. Give it up. Because listen, look, we know that it is important, right? That we celebrate, acknowledge, and recognize our forerunners. That's important, right? That's dope. Definitely. But what about celebrating, acknowledging, and recognizing the families of the people who we know, who also exuberate Black excellence in Black culture? So again, shout out to the Huntley Confensi family in the building.
Yo!
Give it up.
Yo!
Stay in here, y'all. Stay in the building.
For sure.
Then we're going to give it up for Alexa in the building.
Yes.
Give it up for her. She in the building. Then we're going to turn around.
Oh, you know what? Your man Squeeze is in the building as well.
Then we're going to give it up for your money Squeeze in the building. He in the building. Now, you guys already know the tribe. They in the building. Now, give it up for Zeke the Prophet in the building. We all here, y'all. So, listen, I have a short piece, right? I am a poet. So, I have a short piece inspired by Dr. Martin Luther King. It is titled, I Have a Dream Too. I have a dream that one day as a nation, we will break the power of negative words. I have a dream that one day the school system will change and effectively begin to meet the educational needs of all students. I have a dream that one day people will stop being so religious and actually become more spiritual. I have a dream that one day as a nation, we will be able to express ourselves more effectively when we're angry. I have a dream that one day our people will stop being overlooked by this government. I have a dream, and that dream is bigger than me. I just want my people to know that we are the root, we are the branches, and we are the fruit on the tree. I have a dream too. Thank you. All right. Now I'm excited because I want to acknowledge how we got here first, right? Because first I met Asha and Amasaya. And in getting to know them, I'm like, wait a minute. Because we go by energy, aura, how we feel after being around people, how they communicate with us, how they treat us, how they think, their perceptions as we communicate, right? And getting to know them. So in getting to know this in the time that I have known them, I said, wait a minute. Who is your family and where are they from? Like, what is your upbringing like? What is your background like? Because of the influence that their energy had on me. Because I come from a whole nother, God bless that place, but a whole nother place. So I felt like it was a blessing that I was able to experience that, because it's not very often for a person like me and where I come from that we get to actually meet what we admire that we see on TV. No, for real, for me. Because, see, in school, I was in elementary PS5, but we didn't have social studies. I don't know why. But my teacher was from Africa, and she was from Ghana, and we had African studies. So I, at an early age, had a very good understanding of where I came from.
That's a blessing.
Shit.
That's a blessing.
Now, shout out to you guys for sticking to our culture. So I want to go right into it, right? Now, you are a mentor, right? Empress Adama. You are a mentor. You are an educator. You are a recording artist. You also create your own music. You write your music. You are a dancer. You are an amazing mother. I just gave y'all a brief synopsis on why, right?
It keeps going.
Right? And it keeps going. Wait a minute. So we're going to let Zeke the Prophet take me further. Go ahead.
Oh, man.
Don't leave nothing out. Come on.
I mean,
And what else? What I miss? Give it to me.
so you said mentor, you said dancer. She also toured her music with the band for a point in time.
Wait, I'm gonna ask that question.
Definitely
I'ma ask that question.
outside of the U.S. too.
All right. So first, I want to get into the African Love Institute. Last week, Zeke the Prophet told us a little bit about you are Empress Adama, one of the founders of the African Love Institute, right?
Yes.
All right. So I'd love for you to tell us about how that began, how that was birthed.
Okay, well, first off, I want to give thanks and praise unto the Most High. I want to acknowledge the Creator, His presence. Yes, give thanks. And because of the blessings of the Most High, here we all are today. So that's first and foremost. The African Love Institute was established about 27 years ago, and it was out of love for preserving and promoting African culture and the dance through the arts and education. Um, Co-founders Queen Black Rose and also Queen Malkia. We united ourselves because, of course, we realized that the home is the first institution, and from the home, of course, we develop and instill certain principles and values into our children. So we figured, how could we do that? And of course, have them utilize the arts, the performing arts, because they come from a line of performing artists, and allow them to educate and learn and come out of, sometimes as a youth, you're shy or you don't feel as confident as you could. The performing arts is a way to allow our youths to be confident in themselves as they explore and develop their talents. So that's how it started 27 years ago, as I said, and it started as, with our family. At some point, we branched out and we had other students as we taught at different schools and facilities. But over the years, it really became just the core family members, with the exception of Princess Alexa and Yamani, who have been very diligent with working with us, and we really, really appreciate their support. So initially, it was dramatical phrases, traditional African drumming, dance, and song. And for the most part, the dramatical phases don't happen as often now, although we would love to, but we still hold on to the main foundational pieces that, were organized at the time. The first place that I actually taught was at one of the schools, David Dinkins, the Beacon program. When that was started, we were one of the first schools to start the Beacon program.
Nice.
And so, yes, it's just been a wealth of growth and development. As he says, I have toured. The last major travel was in Ethiopia about
Whoa.
2 years ago, and I was asked to perform. So I did do a couple of performances while I was there, and even the voice from the Most High said that while you're here, you're going to have to give back in addition to that. So you're going to have to teach. So I attached myself to the local school in Shashamane, Ethiopia, and I taught there for approximately 3 months. The 3 months that I was there, I basically taught for the 3 months and came forward and did some philanthropic work, a series of fundraisers, um, entertainment, using again the artist. Many More was one of the artists that performed at one of our events as well. And a whole slew. Abajanai Kushite. I don't know if these names are familiar to you. Uh, Kefensi First, and many other artists. And so we collaborated and see that we could take a vision and bring it to reality to a school that had many needs. We were able to bring like about 1,000 brand new books to the school and help them set up a water tank so that they could get free water, running
Right.
water on a daily basis.
Amazing.
So this is just like a tip of the iceberg. I'm not much of a talker, even though it might seem like it, but I'm more action oriented.
Right.
It's about getting the works done. And as Bob said, so much been said already, and so little bit done has been done. So we're here to continue the works.
Amazingly stated. Yes. Yes. Give it up for the Love Institute, the African Love Institute. Yes.
And I'm so proud of these young
Oh,
musicians, the drummers of the African Love Institute, because they gravitated and they embraced the tradition of African drum, and they have become outstanding performing artists. And they have also traveled, they've been to Brazil, and they have traveled all
wow.
over, utilizing and their skills and teaching as well.
I want to ask because I know that you taught in other places other than Africa, right?
Mhm.
So, out of all the places that you did teach, would you say that one of them was like most influential, or all of them were equally as influential as the other? Like, you know how sometimes one experience can have a little bit more of an effect than the other?
Mhm. I don't feel that way in actuality. Each time you embark on a teaching experience, you bring your experience and your talents and resources, but you always learn something from the children, or even the staff that you're working with. Um, so it's always a new experience. For the most part, I have worked in public schools, but for the most part, I prefer to work in our own Black independent schools
Shout out to
because we have,
that.
we have to support our own.
Shout out to that.
Yes, indeed.
Now we also have Kafinsi the first in the building because I have
Yes, we
some more
do.
questions for you. Give it up for Kafinsi the first in the building, live and direct, and from the heart of a poet at DTF radio station, y'all. So I'd like to ask, right? But for both of you, how long have you guys been creating your own music, recording and writing? And what was that? What is that journey like? Take us there a little bit.
Well, give thanks again to be here. And I always give thanks because life is so precious and yet it's so short. And the amount of things that happening over the past years, and even last year to this year, is very dramatic unto us. And we have to really give thanks for life
Mhm.
and to the Creator that really holding us and have us going strongly. So give thanks to the Most High Jah, Rastafari,
Rastafari.
Haile
Yes.
Selassie. Well, the music, always been in I because I was in Jamaica and I was in Trenchtown and I was in Jonestown and I was in sometime I'm in Mobile and I'm in Westmoreland and I'm all over the place. But I always loved music. But at one point I didn't know the proper approach. And then I have this guitarist by the name of David, and he used to encourage me. And I always like to write music, but even that I wasn't skilled in doing it until I was travel when I travel and come to America. I still like music and I was doing it and never get it to the way I want it. But I see in couple of years back, that's when the spirit of music start to embellish in I, and I start to put out the music that really makes sense. And and when I found that that was in me, I start to really treasure that. And I said, no, I have to put music out there to inspire the people. I don't want to just entertain people. I want to inspire the mind because that's where the people lose the whole focus of not being having an inspiring mind and to love themselves. So that's how I really come into this music and want to continue.
Dope.
Yes.
Shout out to that.
Yes, yes, yes.
Now, Empress Adama, how long have you been creating your own music?
Mm. Creating my own music, perhaps about 20 years.
Mm.
I want to say, I would say about 20 years. But I've been involved with music since about the time we could talk. We were singing, at home, in church, and they always, for some reason, want me to sing lead in church. And I was so, as we say, shy, a little bashful. So they would make me sing lead, and I'd be singing and crying and singing and so again, the growth and development, and even my first friends, we would get together, and that's how we would entertain ourselves and have a good time. We would create songs, we would create choreography and entertain ourselves, and anytime company came over, there was going to be a show. So this is the type of thing. But I actually met Kefensi. He was writing a song, and so we had that common interest, that common love for music. Yes,
Aw.
because the music brings harmony, it brings understanding, it brings peace. It's a universal language, so we give thanks for the music.
Aw.
And again, I can say music is my real best friend
I know that's right.
because what happened, and my love too, because what I see it does to me, I could be in my deepest sleep, and if I woke up and I hear a line in music, I would jump right out the bed because even sometime Adama would say, "What happened?" And I say, "Well, I'll be back," and I'm running down to get a pen or something. Sometimes I'm trying to write a melody in my head to even the sound that I'm hearing. I'm trying to write that to even remember, like when I really wake up in the morning and get my head together and say, "Oh, that's how it sounds." Sometimes it's just some scribble, but I know what that means. It meant to me.
Right.
Yeah.
Truly, I
Yes.
understand.
Yes.
Now, Empress Adama, are also a dancer,
Correct.
right? How long have you been dancing? Is it as long as you've had the African Love Institute or longer?
Mhm. A little longer, because I can recall when I was about 4 or 5, mommy sent me to ballet school. She sent me for tap dance. I had tap shoes. So yeah, so from a very early age, I was exposed to it. Um, and of course, I had the opportunity to study traditional African dance with some very great master teachers as well. So I'd been studying traditional African dance, I want to say now, at least 30 odd years, close to 40 years now. Mhm.
Amazing.
As I
Amazing.
was doing that when I was a teen. So I was like, yes, this is something for me.
You know what I'm inspired by? You guys do everything with a purpose.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I
So it
mean,
should
I'm
be.
listening, and I mean, I've learned through your children. You guys do everything with a purpose. Shout out to doing everything with a purpose. This is what we
Yeah,
talk
man.
about
Great, great,
black
great.
excellence
Yes,
and
yes,
culture.
yes. Yeah, because in order to achieve success, you have to be living on in purpose,
Mhm.
within your
Absolutely.
purpose.
Mhm.
Absolutely. I would love to give your guests an opportunity to reintroduce
Please
themselves
do.
and talk a little bit about what you do. And yeah, hello, Alexa.
Greetings. Greetings. Thank you for having us and having me. It's a blessing and honor to support the Confensi family. Um, I am dancer, and I've been dancing for definitely more than 10 years. Um, I solely focus on African dance right now, but I do have experience with other genres like ballet, jazz, hip hop, and etc. Yeah, and right now, like you said, living your purpose. My purpose right now is to give back through dance and to support my young artists out there that are trying to achieve, you know, being a dancer or just their talents in general. So that's what I'm doing now, and with the support that I have for my beautiful brothers, as drummers and as artists themselves, they always have my back, and whenever I have a vision, they're by my side. So I really do thank them for being a part of my vision, my creative process, and my journey.
Boy, this Huntley
For sure.
Confetti family is mighty effective, y'all. Are y'all listening?
But yeah, and before Yamani, before this wonderful musician Yamani speaks, I want to say I can't go without mentioning the dance companies, the other companies in addition to the African Love Institute, where they also studied. And one of them would be the Ifetayo,
Yes.
Ifetayo Cultural Arts Facility. That's a very
Mm.
powerful organization,
Yeah.
including rites of passage and the performing arts as well. Lich Fatari is one of the founding students there, had been there for since he was like 2 years old. Fatari was there. And oh yes, and Amaziah as well. We had them into that kind of setting, and then as I said, these brothers laid the foundation, so the stepping stone, so that um these three here were able to perform at the White House for Michelle Obama,
Yes.
receiving the nation's highest award in the humanities and the arts. So
Shout out to that award.
Alexa and Jahai and Josiah were one of those.
Yeah, shout out
So
to
when
that
we talk about
award
black history,
and black excellence.
Yeah,
thank
yeah,
you.
yeah, man.
I'm about to give y'all about two of my ideas and say, could y'all start that up and give me the instructions? I mean,
That's what
listen.
community is. Honestly.
You understand what I'm talking about? See, I'm
Yes.
smart. I'm listening.
Yes,
Nah,
yes,
definitely.
yes.
Yamani.
Yamani. If I did I say it right? If I didn't help me. Oh, okay, okay, okay. What's going on? Tell us a little bit about yourself. You in the building.
Yes, greetings. I'm happy to be here. I was able to tune in last week. I was really loving the content and the power of words. I think we're speaking about how important it is to get stories out and to shape the narrative. So I think we're doing that here. So I'm grateful to be here. Yeah, my name is Imani. I'm an all-around creative. I've been drumming since I was about like the minute I could walk to a drum. That's really how long I've been drumming for. But yeah, I was a part of Ifetayo. I started drumming like 4 or 5 years old. And I've been drumming ever since. I've got the opportunity to train with a lot of amazing master drummers. And I pride myself on one day becoming a master myself. So I'm dedicating my life to my art. I'm also a model. I've got an opportunity to model for Rock Nation and Plains. I did a few Vogue opportunities. So yeah, I've definitely, just tried to spread my love, spread my energy in many ways as possible. I'm also an event planner. I've done a few um, different concerts in DC, organizing those. Um, I'm also a college student, getting ready to graduate my last semester of college.
Shout out to college. And getting ready to graduate. That's right.
You've traveled to the continent, motherland Africa.
Absolutely. Shout out to the International Youth Leadership Institute.
Yes.
A program I was in high school. I got to study abroad every summer to Senegal, Morocco, Spain, Mexico.
Amazing.
Different countries within the African diaspora.
Amazing.
To not only learn about myself, but the power of our people, and just to recognize that we are everywhere. So, yes.
Wow, beautifully said. Shout out to you. Yes.
Yeah, so you see, we have some very powerful young people, and therefore our future is bright. You know.
Absolutely. I want to ask if someone like myself or someone else that is listening or viewing us today wanted to join in with the African Love Institute, how could they go about doing that?
Well, they could definitely tune into Idama Empress on Instagram, definitely. Or they could tune into, we could give an email. We
Okay.
can give, there's a few of them, so we can give an email. Anyone want to pop up with an email one time?
Prophecysounds@gmail.com.
Spell that.
PROPHECYSOUNDS Also Zeke the Prophet on Instagram. And yeah, the African Love Institute is all about unity and really just putting passion into your craft and into the message that the craft gives off. So anyone that's down to, make that step and be a part of that, that's what we implore.
And anything that I could do as the host of this show, a creative producer, anything I could do, please let me know. I am a phone call away, an email away, a DM, Instagram DM away. Now you have some music for us today, right?
Absolutely.
Now we get to the fun part. We have music. You have music that you'd like to perform, and you also have music you'd like us to listen into, right?
Sure.
So I would
If
like to
time
give you
allows.
guys the privilege of introducing your music. Whoever likes to go first.
Well, the eyes are coming to me, so I can go first. Do you have a preference? So, wow. I've been exploring various different genres as well. And I know that there are at least two songs. Which one are you going to play first? Okay, Pimp Juice Rhythm. That's coming from Blase Music Group. And it's, so you'll just listen to it. But basically, what happened in 2020, the atrocities that happened in 2020 regarding our people in particular, inspired me to sing this song. This song actually, it just came, I would say, from the ancestors. It was just, I didn't even think about what I was going to write. I just sit down and listen to the song, and the words were just flowing. So that's this song. Come forward. Wake up, rise up, get up. Wake up, wake up. Yo, 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 yo. Look around, my people. Look what they've done to you. Wake up, my people. What are you gonna do? Look around, my people. Look what they've done to you. Rise up, my people. My people should never have to go through what my people go through. What my people go through. George Floyd should never have to go through what he did, what they did to him. Breonna Taylor sleeping in her bed. mistake rain, and now she's dead. Ahmed Aubrey jogging in the street. They hunt him down just like bees. So look around, my people. Look what they've done to you. Wake up, my people. What are we gonna do? Look around, my people. Wake up, my people. Rise up, my people. What they did to her, what they did to him, they surely do to you. Look around, my people. Economic boycott is one good strategy. Economic boycott. What we tell them, say? Buy black or put it back. Buy black or put it back. My people are under attack. We must fight back. Look around, my people. Wake up, my people. Rise up, my people. Dominic Alexander should never have to go through. Malcolm X should never have to go through. Robert Fuller should never have to go through what they did, modern lynching. So look around, my people. Look what they've done to you. Wake up, my people. What are we gonna do? Buy black or put it back. Buy black or put it back. My people are under attack. We must fight back.
Oh my God. Oh my everlasting God. That was so beautiful. I mean, I felt every inch of that song.
No, thank you.
No, for real, that was so, and you wrote that.
On behalf of our ancestors and those who transitioned, those who were named and those who were not named, we accept your appreciation and we give thanks, because it is not about me, but it's about getting the message out.
Oh my God. It's like such a sila, right? Like that was amazing. I'm afraid to even, I just wanted to sit in that, but we have more music.
Thank you.
So you can introduce the next song, whoever would like to.
Do you like to go?
Oh, you want it?
I mean, y'all, I'm like, you can go back and forth, or we can continue.
I'll go because it's probably into my style.
Okay.
Woman or Warrior? Is that what you play? I'm a Gideon warrior, a soldier, woman, Nubian Kush woman, woman, say woman a warrior. Bring up the music. Woman a warrior too. Say woman a praise Jah. Woman a praise Jah too. Say woman a bust gun. Woman a bust gun too. Say woman a lick chalice. Woman a lick chalice too. Anything man man can do, woman can do it too. The only thing woman can do is plant the seed and go through. The only thing man can do is carry baby 9 months, go through. Come on, I'm a Gideon warrior. Say woman a warrior, woman a warrior too. Say woman a praise Jah, woman a praise Jah too. Say woman a boss gun, woman a boss gun too. Say woman a lick chalice, woman a lick chalice too. Man was made for woman, and woman was made for man. Why can't you understand it is the Creator's plan? Man on the battlefield, woman on the battlefield too. So much similarities in the things that we can do. Say woman a warrior, woman a warrior too. Say woman a praise Jah, woman a praise Jah too. Say woman a boss gun, woman a boss gun too. Say woman a lick chalice, woman a lick chalice too. There's no contest, do your best. We are on a mission. Know your purpose, keep your focus, actualize your mission. Do the good that you can do, and good will follow you. Make this world a better place. It starts with I and you. Say woman a warrior, woman a warrior too. Say woman a praise Jah, woman a praise Jah too. Say woman a boss gun, woman a boss gun too. Say woman a lick chalice, woman a lick chalice too. I'm a Gideon warrior, a soldier, woman, woman. So we're saluting the black woman, the first woman, the original woman. And that leads us going right into Women's History Month as well. Give thanks.
So we have 10 minutes.
Amazing.
What is the time?
Amazing. We good. We all right.
Okay.
Look, Fancy the first, so where's the time? We all right. That song was beautiful. I like. Now that was an example of speaking effectively. Because I'm not saying you were angry when you recorded the song. However, I listened to the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go right on to the next song.
You. Oh, it's me now?
Yes, shout out to Confetti the first, y'all.
Yes. Give thanks.
And you can find Woman and Warrior on YouTube, and you can like it. The video is there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, this song we're about to do right now, it's because of the situation that's going on and people around the world just sitting there and it's like it's not significant. You know, it's like it's just there and it's happening and the people just go about their business, and it takes the people to make a change. And the change can only come through the people that making the change. So this one is called Change. Change will have to come. Love has gone and hatred make its way. In your heart, it takes over. And from that time, nothing ever be the same again. I see this whole world is in trouble, war and disaster. Hold on. I see joy and laughter trying to hide itself away. Evil take charge, violence flowing like a river. Hold on. So what's your plan? Are you ready to make a change? Cause a change will have to come. It takes the people to make that change. Say, what's your plan? Are you ready to make a change? Cause if a change is gonna come, it takes the people to make that change. As time keep rolling right along, yeah, yeah. We are phased to making wise decisions for the goodness of our lives and God's creation. Cause if we don't, what we'll see is total destruction, yeah, yeah. And right now, we don't need idiotic reaction, no, no. What we need is wise mind to find the solution. So what's your plan? Are you ready to make a change? Cause a change will have to come. Are you ready to make that change? Say, what's your plan? Are you ready to make a change? Cause if a change is gonna come, are you ready to make that change? So are you ready to make that change? Are you ready to make that change? Cause if a change is gonna come, are you ready to make that change? I say your change will have to come. Are you ready to make that change? A change will have to come, but are you ready to make that change?
Amazing. A change will have to come, but are you ready to make that change? Shout out to Kafensi the first, y'all.
So, Shamisa the Beauty, we have a traditional African dance piece. It's roughly 5 minutes. And so, this is why we have these phenomenal musicians and Alexa here with us. So, if we could get to squeeze that in, we'd really appreciate it.
Absolutely. It is my pleasure and honor for you guys to close us out today with your traditional African dance and drumming. So we are ready. And as you guys are preparing, on the table are your honorary gifts. These are 2 shirts for your daughters in their absence. The black shirt is for yourself. This beautiful crystal. The beautiful crystal is yours as well. And Kafensi the first.
Yes.
You have your shirt for the gentlemen that got their gifts last week.
Thanks.
The 2 guests will get their gifts from Amasaya.
All right. Thank you
Amazing.
very much.
Oh,
Thank you very
heart
much.
of gratitude and much
Thanks
appreciation.
and most appreciation to what's that?
On behalf of the
DTF.
family.
Yes.
What's this? Oh, okay.
From the heart of a
Thank you.
poet.
Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Give thanks.
Thank you
Give
so much for
thanks.
coming.
Give thanks. Give thanks.
Amazing. The chair's gonna have to come out. So this dance we're gonna do is called Lamba. It's the Jalidon Lamba. It's done in honor of the great kings and queens of the ancient Mali Empire. So it's a historical dance that goes back from the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, up to the 15th century.